This is GoodHue Park in Staten Island, New York. Let's take a look inside. Okay, we're walking in here. You can see the baseball field in the front. It's a pretty large area. As we look to the left, you can see there's two basketball courts. Not really in the best shape. A lot of cracks. The grass is really high. As you can see, there's nobody playing, and it's on a Sunday afternoon. There's more of the baseball field. As we come down the driveway here, you're going to see a small playground, which is all the way to the right. Kind of in a weird spot. Kind of close to the road here. Definitely needs to be redone. I don't see any kids playing here. Probably wouldn't take my kids there either. I wouldn't recommend it. If you go past the parking lot here, you can see there's a trail going straight. Like I said before, they really need to cut the grass. It hasn't been cut in a while. You can see there's a lot of weeds. Grass is a little bit high. There's a lot of bugs, a lot of dirt. Trail needs to be maintained. As we go further into the trail here, you can see I haven't really cut the grass in a while. I have plenty of room. It's not really being used. Doesn't seem to have a dog park. You could definitely fit a major playground, which they don't have. You can pretty much fit anything here. You could put tennis courts, you could put volleyball courts, you could put a dog park. You could absolutely fix up those basketball courts. And this trail needs to be updated as well. So let's keep going a little bit further in. Let's see what we could find out here. You can see here, it's plenty of room. Yeah, it definitely has a lot of potential. I'm kind of disappointed with this park so far. But let's go a little bit deeper into the woods. Okay, here we go further into the trail here. It actually would be a decent place to go running if they would fix it up a little bit. I mean, there's other parks in the area that are very good for running. You have Silver Lake, Clove Lake, which have plenty of running trails, which are always crowded with people. The story I read about this park was, I believe it was bought or donated from some type of children's aid society. And you could kind of see it. It looks like it was almost like a Boy Scout camp, right? There's a lot of just old equipment being laid around, and they really haven't put any money into it since they purchased it. You can see here, going down the trail, you know, definitely needs some upkeeping, some maintenance. Okay, as we go further down here, I noticed a small, looks like a stream or kind of a pond to the right. And they have a dirt trail here. It's a little bit muddy. You could tell they haven't really kept it up, but it is kind of nice. The only thing I've noticed here is that there seems to be a lot of garbage in the pond. Again, this has a lot of potential. If they would just clean this up a little bit, this could be a decent area. You can see here there's some mud on the left. You know, this could be a very good running trail if they would take care of it. Okay, keep going down. You can also see some mud on the left. You can see the pond on the right. Definitely a lot of bugs. It's definitely dirty here. You can see some of the garbage in there. See the bottles, and there's like some pipes. It definitely needs to be cleaned up a little bit. Okay, as you come down here, it looks like they built a little bit of a dam that kind of separates the pond, and to the left it becomes a little bit of a stream. This was kind of neat. And if you look to the right here, there's a bunch of turtles, and some of them are very large. You'll see coming up here, there's one that kind of dives into the water when I get close. And then when I started looking in the pond, I saw there was a bunch of them in there. So that was pretty cool. You can see there's a turtle on the log there. And he's gonna jump in when I get close. And if you look to the left there, there's a very big turtle right behind it. And I'm gonna take a close up here, and you can see how big this turtle is. So that's pretty neat. So this coming up on the right here is pretty neat. I actually stopped and took a look when I passed by. I wasn't 100% sure what I was looking at here. I mean, there's a couple picnic tables and there's a bunch of kind of logs that kind of look like seats. So when I got home, I looked it up, and it turns out this used to be an old amphitheater, which kind of makes sense. You can see there's kind of like a makeshift stage, and those would be the chairs. So again, this looks like something that was left over probably from the Children's Aid Society that owned this park. And again, this needs a ton of maintenance, this area. Kind of getting towards the end here. So the question is, what would I give as an overall score for this park? And I gotta say, I'm very disappointed. I would give this a 2.8. I mean, this park has a ton of potential. It's in a pretty relatively nice neighborhood. It's definitely large. There's plenty of room, and I mean, they could really fix it up. I mean, the playground has to get completely taken apart and redone. The basketball courts need to be redone, and they should probably update the trail. It needs some maintenance. If they could fix it up a little bit, this could actually be a very nice park, and I'm surprised they haven't really put any money into it. But as it is now, and in the condition it was left in, this is a 2.8. So I would not recommend this park. If you're in the neighborhood and you want to take a look and you're kind of interested, it's not that bad, but until they fix it up, I would not come back here.